What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, TR Garage. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys this F80 M3 right over here. We'll be talking a little bit about it. About 7:30 in the morning, and I was like driving by on a scooter, and we saw this F80 M3 right over here. Looks like it's got some Roma wheels on it. My boy just wants to park over there. He couldn't park back there. That's fine. Take a look at this F80 M3. Looks like you got a carbon fiber splitter on it. It looks like it's damaged right over there. So the F80 M3 is worth about 60 or 70 grand right now, because they don't make them anymore. Because the F80 is a 4-seater, and this one looks like it's automatic, but they make them in manual. And then this is it's not automatic. They call it DCT. The DCT transmission came out with a 2008 E92 M3, and then they developed it into the F80 because it was a really good transmission. So this one he got tucked up with some, I think, Boston wheels or something, Rohana wheels, and they got the stock brakes. They should honestly upgrade to the new Brembo brakes, because the new Brembo brakes are pretty fire. Got a light coming in. Yeah, but this, honestly, it's I heard it's a really good daily. If I had the money and if the market dropped below like 60 for a used one, I mean, a used one you can cop for like any price. It's based off how abused it is. I mean, the only things you have to do with the F80 M3s is you have to do what's it called? Ooh, I can't even think of it off the top of my head. But all you have to do is, it's in the engine bay. Forgot what it was. It's some sort of timing thing. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I've watched a lot of YouTube videos where people actually, they go ahead and drive these bad boys, like daily them, and then what they do with the daily is they drift them, bro, because they're pretty sick for drifting, because they're rear wheel drive. I mean, obviously this one's pretty much rear wheel drive as well. I mean, this one's probably rear wheel drive. Let's take a look. All we need is his axles in the front. I'm pretty sure there's no axles in the front. He's got Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. He doesn't have the cup ones because it's not a Porsche. Porsche only has access to cups. But I mean, if there's a car that I would buy right now at the moment, this would be that car. Of course, I don't have the money for it. Yesterday, I ended up driving a GT500 Shelby. It was red. I'll show you guys a clip of it. It was 500 horsepower. The 700 horsepower only gets in when you turn off traction control. And I'm not doing that. It's a Mustang. You're not trying to Mustang a Mustang. But dude, this is the future of BMW. Now the G80s came out, but honestly, this car is timeless, to be honest. Look how small it is. Look, compared it to a Toyota Camry, dude. When you look at this car, it's the same size. You don't want to be driving a massive, GT500 every day. It's too hard to daily. This as a daily driver, you got the perfect. Maybe the first gear is a little hard because you have a dual clutch transmission, but in my opinion, it's worth it for worth it to have like 6 gears, 7 gears. Looks like you got the M3 seats, which is not too bad. I hope this guy doesn't. I'll block out his license plate because I'm sure he doesn't know about it. But it's a nice little day today. Let's take a look at the color. Looks like this is Alpina white. I mean, Alpina white is not too bad of a color. They also got the carbon fiber back trunk diffuser. The fitment is crazy. I wonder if he's running BC coilovers. I imagine he probably is. Let's take a look at the bottom. Looks like he has a stock exhaust. The diff is about the same. So the differential on these bad boys, bro, they're pretty good. I mean, hopefully he did an intercooler and then he did some new turbo inlets. Maybe if we can get in touch with this guy, we can test drive it. Maybe we can offer him like $100 and we can whip this bad boy. I mean, outside of the newer BMWs, I've tried the new 5 Series. The new 3 Series, I haven't tried it, dude. But the F80 M3, dude, the future of BMW right here. I wish instead of doing the G80 front end, they just kept with the M3, F80 front end. The F82s, F87s, they're pretty sick too. But this one's, they offer these in British Racing Green. They offer them in Luna Seca Blue. That's like a custom spec. Like you gotta get it like a fully spec'd up version. the main base ones, they do Alpina white, they have the black, and then they have, I believe, one more color. It's like a grayish color. Can't think of it off my head. But as for like reliability, these F80 M3s, they can do at least 200,000 miles. BMW is top-notch quality, dude. They don't shy away from, you know, getting the mileage goals that they want to get. This dude honestly needs to get a wash. And something that I noticed, dude, the door seals are the same from the E46, dude. It's crazy that they were so high quality that BMW decided to use them again, you know. I have literally the same door, like the top, the plastic of the window seal. I literally have the same one in the 46. Looks like my boy over there, he's bringing a generator. Wonder what that's for. Because we're on a public campus and we have power 24/7, so we really don't need a generator. He's got his little truck over there. But yeah, guys, dude, F80 M3. If I have about 50 grand, I'd drop and get one. Honestly, you could lease them right now. You can lease them, but you're gonna be paying crazy money, bro. Just for, you know, a car that's been used. This car is 10 years old. Does that look 10 years old to you? When you think of a 10-year-old car, you don't think of this. You think of this, dude. And the crazy part is, dude, I have the exact same chassis, bro. Same color too. This dude got a little, he got a little camera on it, or a little what you call it? Oh yeah, I got a little GPS on it. But the dude does not care. He doesn't even have it locked. You can tell from the outside. The yellow sticker is wide open. I mean, that's daily will last you forever. F80 M3, dude. People don't daily drive this. That's the thing. When I saw the bottom, I realized, you know, this person's daily driving it like every day, which is sick, dude. You should be driving your F80 if you have one. I mean, if I were driving this every day, I wouldn't be parking here. I'd be parking in the corner over there because I wouldn't want to get this scratched up. I mean, obviously, he doesn't really care because he's daily driving it. But dude, F80 M3 goes crazy. I wish I could buy one, dude. I mean, I would eventually. I mean, it's coming to the channel for sure. I mean, it's either a Porsche or the F80 M3. One of my two dream cars. You guys notice when the plane takes off, the plane takes off like sideways? It doesn't go straight. It's extremely odd to me because it's supposed to be taking off straight. Everybody's coming in for class. I'm gonna go ahead inside because I need to work on a few assignments, which is pretty much doable because I got a few minutes. I would get what style do they have for the F80? I think the F80 is 5x122. So I would get some sort of M3 wheels from the E92 chassis because they have really good wheels. Or you can run BBSs, but I'm not a fan of BBSs. Dude, the new Prius, about 70 grand right now. You want to get the F80 or you want to get the Prius, dude? Yeah, guys, let me head into class. Not sure what else I'm going to be filming. Oh, let me show you guys the 3 Series. There's a 3 Series parked over there as well. That's the new 3 Series. I mean, this is what they use for the M340i's 3 Series, which you can get easy 400 horsepower out of them, the M340i's. But I don't know, it doesn't look good, dude. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but the front end just looks so bad. Like it looks like they try to be modern but ended up failing. Like, what's up with the grill? Like, what's going on there? Like, were they still developing the G80 grill before they ended up to the 3 Series? I mean, I wouldn't buy that, to be honest. It's not worth it. Got another flight coming in. Oh, that's not even, I made a mistake, guys. It's not flights taking off. This flight's coming in. But why were half those flights sideways? It doesn't make any sense if the flights were sideways because they're coming in for a landing. They should be honestly aerodynamic to the point where they're stable enough to land. They should not be, you know, sideways. But we have the new Camry coming in as well, you know. See a new Camry. It's pretty sick. The 2026 has the only upgrade I've noticed from 2018 to 2026 is that they have the new front end and the new headlights. That's about it. No other difference. People drive some weird things. Like, who goes out and buys a Jeep for 50 grand when you got the F80 M3 available, dude? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, guys, yesterday I drove a GT500 Shelby. It has 707 horsepower with a supercharger. I wasn't able to film that much because it was in the heat of the moment. I just got to drive it. And I wish I had a GoPro and I had Meta AI glasses because I could have caught that on camera. But I didn't buy the camera yet or Meta AI glasses. I've been thinking about it all week. I'm like, I don't really have a need for it. Then I drove the GT500. I'm like, I wish I had the Meta AIs. It would have been so much. It would have been so cool. But this Mustang was a GT500. I thought at first it was a GT350 because honestly, you know, the GT350s and the 500s look exactly the same. There's like no difference cosmetically from the outside. I guess it's just horsepower wise, it's the difference versus the supercharger. There's no supercharger. But yeah, guys, I drove it yesterday. I'll show you guys a clip. I have a few clips. They're probably going to be sideway clips or long ways clips because I wasn't able to film that well. But I ripped it from first gear to second gear. First gear is so long, bro. It goes to 50 miles an hour. Like all you're doing is staying in first gear most of the time. But yeah, I ripped it hard, dude. I mean, I had a passenger in my seat, dude. Usually I can handle insane G-forces, but this dude was nervous, dude. I ripped it down near my house. Crazy. I'll show you guys the clip a few times. I scared Mohit in his Porsche. When I drove it, he got scared, man. The brakes are good. I like it. We're gonna pop the hood and we're gonna check it out. Ooh. Dude, that's crazy. It makes sense that the flights were sideways because they're coming in for a landing. They should be honestly aerodynamic to the point where they're stable enough to land. They should not be, you know, sideways. But we have the new Camry coming in as well, you know. See a new Camry. It's pretty sick. The 2026 has the only upgrade I've noticed from 2018 to 2026 is that they have the new front end and the new headlights. That's about it. No other difference. People drive some weird things. Like, who goes out and buys a Jeep for 50 grand when you got the F80 M3 available, dude? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, guys, yesterday I drove a GT500 Shelby. It has 707 horsepower with a supercharger. I wasn't able to film that much because it was in the heat of the moment. I just got to drive it. And I wish I had a GoPro and I had Meta AI glasses because I could have caught that on camera. But I didn't buy the camera yet or Meta AI glasses. I've been thinking about it all week. I'm like, I don't really have a need for it. Then I drove the GT500. Like, I wish I had the Meta AIs. It would have been so much. It would have been so cool. But this Mustang was a GT500. I thought at first it was a GT350 because honestly, you know, the GT350s and the 500s look exactly the same. There's like no difference cosmetically from the outside. I guess it's just horsepower wise, it's the difference versus the supercharger. There's no supercharger. But yeah, guys, I drove it yesterday. I'll show you guys a clip. I have a few clips. They're probably going to be sideway clips or long ways clips because I wasn't able to film that well. But I ripped it from first gear to second gear. First gear is so long, bro. It goes to 50 miles an hour. Like all you're doing is staying in first gear most of the time. But yeah, I ripped it hard, dude. I mean, I had a passenger in my seat, dude. Usually I can handle insane G-forces, but this dude was nervous, dude. I ripped it down near my house. Crazy. I'll show you guys the clip a few times. Alright, guys, just finished my homework. It took me like 8 minutes. It was just about promoters, start codons and whatnot. It's about 6 questions. It wasn't even that bad. But yeah, if I head outside, just came outside. I don't like being inside. It sucks to be inside. Yeah, but we got this Danger Ranger right here. Looks like you got a little Echo leaf blower on it. That's the one that you buy on Temu, dude, isn't it? I want to get my vans. I just bought these bad boys last month. But one thing that I heard about these is that they have a system for the transmission where it's belt driven like a CVT. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. Don't know much about these. All I know is that they're fun to whip around because they feel like a little go-kart. Looks like they got some sort of system event going on. They got plane coming in. But yeah, they got a little Echo leaf blower on there. I don't know the whole situation about having a belt-driven transmission. I know that the new Nissans have them, and that's their like breaking point. That's their like breaking point, and then CVT is just like nobody wants to buy CVTs. I mean, people who don't know anything about them just keep buying them. And yeah, and they just keep going. That's a hard transmission shift. Feels like the gearbox in the back, though. That was rough. I don't know if you guys heard that. But that was rough, dude. I don't know what they're doing here though. Looks like they made lines on the grass, so maybe there's some sort of event. Who knows? Maybe Charlie Clerk is coming to shout out in the comment section if you guys like that joke. Yeah. Or like type it in the comment section. Alright, let's see if we can collect a few pieces of trash here. Looks like they got lights there too. Maybe some sort of event. I know that when I'm going to be graduating, they're going to have a stage right here. And my family's going to be sitting back here. But let's go collect some pieces of trash and throw them out. Something feels missing from here. I can't tell what it is. Like something like major feels missing. Oh, maybe it's me. It's just me. Or like, I don't know. Let's find a few pieces of trash. It's our daily, you know, trash collection system. Better than campus security did. Found one right here. Let's go ahead and collect that. Not sure what I'm gonna be filming. What else I'm gonna be filming today? Let's just get 5 pieces of trash. But I know that my buddy of mine is gonna be borrowing a Lamborghini Urus today. Might low-key drive that with that. I know that has around 400 horsepower. I don't know, 400 horsepower probably in a sedan. I mean, in an SUV probably doesn't feel right. But I'm gonna whip it. I'm gonna send it. That's probably the only car you can probably like. There's a massive zip tie, dude. All right, that's 2 pieces. That's major plastics already. That's like 2 big plastic pieces. We got flood coming in. All right. Let's see. All we need is 3 more pieces of plastic, and then we're good to go back inside. But yeah, about that CVT transmission, people who don't know about it, they keep buying the cars and then the transmission just goes because it's just belt driven. And the new Camrys have them too now. I'm not sure if Toyota's developed it or whatnot, but it's not reliable. I don't know why people keep buying them, especially the Nissans. Like half the Nissans, or like most of the Nissans, already have the CVT transmission, the newer ones. And they sorry guys, I'm just go about plastics. Might have picked them all up already. But yeah, they have them. And people don't even know about them, bro. My ankle hurts bad today. So we just got off a 12-hour shift yesterday. I have about 20 minutes before class too. Not too much time. We might have got everything, dude. I see 1 piece like right over there. I'm gonna collect that. That's 3 pieces. But I don't see much today. Maybe they were cleaning around because they've been doing this little festival here. I'll grab that. See 1 piece, that's 3. And this looks like a major piece. But Kantas has 4. There's a lot of pieces here, so I'll go and collect them all. Looks like someone was smoking cigarettes, dude. I see my boy over there, but I'm not gonna say hi. So I ended up throwing that in the trash. My phone ended up dying. It was 5% when I started filming. I got like 3 minutes of footage out of it, but it ended up dying, so I wasn't able to show you guys that I threw it in the trash. But I sorted it out, threw it in the trash, recycle, and whatnot. And then went to class. Locked in class is actually something. I actually learned something important today. Promoter, terminator. I knew a little bit about them before, but we didn't really go into depth about them. We just covered it. They just exist. Was what we used to talk about, or how we used to think about them. But now I learned a little bit more about them. It's about I think it's about 10 right now. I'm just walking around a little bit. I hate being inside. I was sitting with my boy Marcus. You guys see I was low-key stalking him, but it's okay, he doesn't care. I think I'm gonna go get my scooter, check out if the F80's there. Maybe we can get a drive. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got my boy over there, he's filming. Not sure what he's filming. Maybe just a time lapse, but time lapses aren't too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk over to the F80, see if anybody's playing any basketball. Might play some basketball. But yeah, they're looking like inside of Campus Center. Looks like they're doing some wiring. They're adding the coaxial cables. I saw that dude was panicking because apparently the ceiling tiles are covered with moisture and they're like just sagging. So he's having trouble. He might call over his worker, get some help going on with him. Well, maybe we can go play some basketball. Let me go sleep real quick. From 10 to 11. I can't remember what time frame it was from. I don't have that F80, but we got the Corvette, dude. I think we got the just regular. It's not the Z06. Yo, I don't know anything about the new Corvettes. I know that they are pretty sick. I know this dude's been dailying because you can see there's no there's a lot of brake dust. I mean, people who be doing this, I hate brakeless Evoques. It's quite common. Looks like the brakeless is not too bad. Everybody calls this the new, bro, what is going on with my boy, bro? You gotta watch this bad boy. But people say that, you know, it's the Stingray, I guess. We got Nevada plates. Bro, I know that's fake plates, bro. From experience, I know that's a fake plate. But it's okay. I think that's fake plate, but it's okay. The Stingray. I mean, the back, I know that the roof comes off. You can just place it in the back. Then we got the, I think it's LS 10. I don't know about the LSs that much. No, it's not a LS 10. It's like something different. But it doesn't have. It has a supercharger on it. People do the quad turbos in the back. They come out really good. They can make about 900, 800 horsepower. Honestly, it looks like something off of Roblox, you know? Someone designed this car and then they just implemented it into real life. The front end, I don't like it, dude. It looks like they try to copy a Lambo and then they try to copy a Ferrari, but then they failed. But then they still produced it, so I'm not sure what's going on here. And she thinks they're gonna be parking up over here, but we're not gonna be parking up. If you guys can see, I know that, dude, the trunk is massive. So if you get into a rear end accident, this whole quarter is replaceable, I'm pretty sure. As well, every part on this car is replaceable. It just takes time. But Nevada plates, and you see, not a big Corvette fan. I wouldn't even spend time looking at it, to be honest. The paint on this, bro, who gets Nardo gray on a fucking Corvette, dude? Makes no sense. But sometimes it's crazy what people drive here at UMass Boston. Like, when you come to UMass Boston, you drive a Corvette. That, you know, for sure comes to like 80 grand. Let's see if the F80 is still here. I don't think it's here no more. But cars, you know, here at UMass Boston go crazy sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely not here no more. I was pretty sure it was in this area. Or it's in the next lot. I can't remember. It's early in the morning. No, the F80's over there. I see it. This dude's sticker is expired from last year. God damn, bro. I'm not judging, but like, damn. F80's still over there. But, you know, car check here at UMass Boston goes crazy. F80's still there. That means the owner's probably still inside. He's just vibing out. Maybe he's a classes or something. As for the Corvette, dude, no, I don't want to drive that. I mean, they got the new LS motors. They can make stock. They make around 400 to 500 horsepower, but they don't have that cool factor. I mean, all they have is just, you know, it's a Corvette. I mean, the C7s are good. Did I call it a C7? It's a C8, but the C7s are way more cooler. They look more like a sports car. Yeah, it just looks like you want to copy a Lamborghini, bro. I don't know if you guys agree. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Trying to maybe go hoop up or something. Before we go hoop up, this guy always shows up every day. He's here about 8 a.m. I see his truck all the time. He's got the American flag in the back. We all know who drives these trucks. Dudes were little, you know. But looks like he's got what kind of wheels he got? Looks like he got a AK ton. He got a Fox. He got some Fox shocks. Maybe this is about to be a 10-inch lift. F250 Power Stroke. The Power Strokes are pretty good. I don't know. People hate on Ford, but Ford comes out with clean shit, bro. Take a look at this bad boy. Platinum, bro. All the Ford people, they like to call their things platinum, bro. And then, what kind of lift you got? I don't even know what brand that is. Who goes with the off-brand lift, bro? Just go rough country, bro. Nobody wants to see, you know, off-brand lift. But looks like he's got a new drive shaft, because when you do a higher lift, the drive shaft actually becomes smaller or like shortens up, so you have to replace the drive shaft. The only company that I know of is Drive Shaft Pros, Land Spiders, bro. Who buys the side of Land Spiders, bro? I mean, not hating, but the truck is really clean. I mean, I'd be dealing in this if I could, dude. People always ask me what my favorite car is, bro. I like them all. I mean, there's always a certain build that I like. These wheels probably cost like at least 10 grand. That's got to be what, 40s, 50s? I don't even know that much. 37 by 13s, dude. That goes crazy. It's pretty hard, not gonna lie. It's pretty hard. F250. He's got the. Everybody does this. Why does everybody do the front plate in the back, or the front plate in the front, back plate in the front? Yeah, it goes crazy, dude. How you doing, bro? I don't want to go down that way. I'm gonna just go this way. Oh, the grass is wet. Grass is wet. Just wearing new Vans. All right, let's go. Well, who designed that fire part, bro? The fire hydrant is like in the wrong spot. How's the fire department gonna be able to get that? Let's see if the gym is open. Let's see if this door is even open. There's some sort of hinges on it. Now, who designed that, bro? Alright. Looks like they might be playing lacrosse or something, dude. Yeah, they're looking practicing in there. Looks like they're practicing for lacrosse and basketball in there, so I don't think they're gonna give us the opportunity to play basketball. So I'm just gonna continue walking around. Hopefully I get to drive that Rears today. Not sure if that's actually gonna happen. It looks like they opened up a new section in this area, so I'm gonna go explore this area. Let's check out what's behind this door. It just looks like area is chill. Not really anything going on back there. Old school lockers, dude. We got this golf cart. Hopefully the keys are in it. Pray the keys are in it. Damn, they got a few chassis here, dude. Damn, they got the golf cart. These are all electric, by the way. They have I think they're rear wheel drive, but they're all electric. Dude, it has a differential, dude. Club car. I mean, if you're trying to drive this bad boy, bro, I mean, I would. This is the unique daily that people don't think about. I mean, why can't we register these on the streets? I mean, I'd be driving one of these. All you need is a little lawnmower battery, and you got a dump bed. You can cruise with like 4 dudes, dude. That's about it. I don't think this one has a key. This one was the one that I saw earlier, I think. The Ranger. You get a plow on it as well. I think it's a simple, quick disconnect. You probably just pull this area here, and then you can just quickly disconnect it and just pop it on one of those, you know. Maybe the winch is what helps it go up and down. Because it doesn't have hydraulics on it. So I think this is part of this one right here. So the winch is going to be doing all the work there. The winch is probably, at least a couple £1,000 winch. Winches are pretty cheap on Amazon. You can buy them for like $100, and then, well, that looks like a baby winch. That doesn't look like it's doing much. Only probably lifting that. So I mean, you're not really pushing snow. You're not really lifting snow. You're pushing it. So I guess it doesn't really matter what's going on there. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head to class. I think this is gonna be the end of the video because the video has gone far on, way too long now. Because I filmed a lot today. But I catch you guys in the next clip. I mean, I'll check you down in the next video. Like, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see. I like to do new things, leave some comments, of course. I've been trying to do a video every day. So yeah, peace out, guys.